firstly, Andy's completely wrong in answer to your question. In a political framing, of course, breaking the promise is worse than tax rises, because, this is going to feature every time Rachel Reeves stands up at that dispatch box, goes on a public event, whatever. You said they weren't going up. You lied. We can't trust you. Now, that is politically toxic for any
Yeah, but that's
chancellor.
politics versus economics. It's politically worse, fine, but it's not economically worse. Break as many manifesto pledges as you want. Just don't break the economy at the same time.
The last time I checked, this is a political podcast and we were analysing politics,
Well,
right?
we should branch out.
For Rachel Reeves' credibility, this is going to be torturous period, for the next 6 months or so, should she raise taxes. And I fully agree with your analysis beyond that, Andy, about the economics of this. Couple of things, if I may, please, listeners, find Ed Conway's 13-minute primer on the situation facing the Chancellor and the UK government just now. It's actually really, really instructive, really insightful. One interesting thing I thought from it, though, was in terms of the overall tax burden the UK faces, it's actually about in the mid-range of advanced economies, countries just now. It's not the highest, and it's certainly not the lowest. It's about mid-range, which I do find interesting context, which is why I go back to the point fundamentally and say what's going to kill her here is the fact she made this pledge so stoically, so strongly, that taxes would not go up, and not a year later they are going to go up. Final point, if I may, we touched on this last week, but she's not communicating from a position of strength. And I have found the Treasury's briefings on all the different things that they may do in this budget quite extraordinary, from income tax to threshold freeze extension, from exit tax to levies on LLPs to mansion tax, stamp duty, land tax, inheritance tax changes, capital gains tax alignment, landlord national insurance, pension tax relief, and many, many more. They've briefed everything. They've thrown everything into the ether.